Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Mahomes now on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Davis to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's the first round pick from April's draft. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Hampton. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down, it's Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. McConkey in motion. Left side, he's got the tight end, Disley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, LA.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Brought down back at the 24-yard
We don't give these big
line.
guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Chiefs nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one pulled in by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Chargers' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4. On play action now, Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to be third down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. It's a pickup of 12, and the Chargers have the first down.
First down, Chargers.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. Herbert to the air again. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up second and goal. Herbert to the air again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good, and the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Patrick to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Herbert. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, L.A.
And the Chargers 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Hampton trying to work inside. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
First and 10. They'll go with Hampton. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Herbert to throw. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the ground, Hampton. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
It's third down and goal.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Third and goal. Now it's Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead.
Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs 1st down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. Now a 3rd and 2. Motion man is Johnston. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Disley is the man in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. This one finds McConkey. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now he takes off. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Davis now returning. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. To the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down. A run. This is Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. And the Chargers have the first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 6-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll run here, and this is Hassan Haskins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. On 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now, Herbert, thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Motion man is Johnston. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, trouble, and down he goes.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Now, Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw.
And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. On play action. Now Herbert. Now a deep shot for Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Chargers get set to kick it away as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Returnable for Remigio. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll step up and run this. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The 4th quarter going, and he'll roll forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Watch the eyes of this quarterback, Mike. He understands as he goes from his first to his second read, there's no reason to force something downfield. Check the ball down, get it in the hands of your running back, and pick up a positive play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Open man right side is Kelsey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Hampton going to get it on the zone read. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. Disley is the man in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A give, and here comes Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Now he'll run it. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Mahomes back. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in get their best defense called and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. They'll send Worthy in motion. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Mike, we hear it so often when a team trails by 8. Oh, this is only a one-score game. That's not always the case. It's dependent upon getting that 2-point conversion. So here you go. You fail, they got to find a way to get the ball back and score again.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, good night from Kansas City.